So, children, today I'm going to share what kind of question, like the pattern for ICSE Class 9 computer applications. Your question paper will be divided in two parts, Section A, Section B. Section A, which is compulsory, which consists of 60 marks, where you'll get definitions and even some output findings. Section B is the programming section, 40 marks, 4 program you have to do, you'll get the option, 6 program will be there, out of that you have to do any 4. Each program will carry 10 marks. So children, first of all, I'm going to discuss, you can see here, the first type of question, analyze the following programs, say segment and determine how many times the loop will execute and what will be the output of the program segment. Okay, so let us see here. So children, you can see, okay, you can see this part, this while loop. See, we have already done this one. First of all, what is the use of while loop? Okay, you can see the condition is given while n greater than 0. That means 12 is greater than 0. Condition is true. So first time, you can see this part, this d is equal to n modulus 10. This gives the reminder. Then that reminder we are keep on adding here. So it is somewhat like this. Say first case our n is 12. So 12 is greater than 0. Isn't it? Condition is true. So we'll get d, that is digit, that is the last digit we'll get. We'll use in r, that is r is equal to r means 0 into, okay, so initially the value of r we have to consider as 0 only, since nothing is given. So the default initialization for any variable, integer variables, are 0. Okay, so 0 into 10 plus the d, that is 2, this becomes 2. Okay, and finally n is decreasing, that is n becomes 1, and this one keep on going, and the final, the output you get, okay, which we say that the answer, the final output what we get, that is the reverse of the number, that is 21. Okay, so this is the first part, that is output. And number of times, two things you have to write: number of times loop run. Okay, number of times loops run. You can see first time the loop is running for n12, second time the loop will run for n1, third time when the value of n becomes 0, loop will stop. That means it will run only 2 times. So children, like this type of questions, you have to write two answer. That is, first of all, what is the output, second, number of times the loop run. Okay, we have to do the rough work. When you do the rough work, easily you can find out the answer. Okay, so analyze the following program segment and determine how many times the loop will be executed and what will be the output of the following program segment. Okay, so this is the first part. Now, see the second type of questions you'll get. So second type of question you get is the following is a segment of a program. X value is given, Y value is given, and the condition is given. Okay, this is the condition. That is, if single condition is given, only one time it will go. And X and Y values have been increased or decreased based on the condition given. And you have to get two answer, one for this one only, and point number 2 is for 0. Okay, so let us see this one. So let us consider first point number 1. So in point number 1, the value of n we have to assume as 1. So 1 is greater than 0, that is condition is true. So x becomes x is equal to x plus 1. That means 1 plus x value is how much? 2. 2 plus 1 becomes 3. Fine. And y value becomes y minus 1. Y is 2. 2 minus 1 becomes 1. Okay, this is the first value. Now for second one, if you consider for second one, when the value of n becomes 0, so n greater than 0, condition didn't match. So condition didn't match means it will not execute the internal part. So whatever is given at the top, that is only the answer. So answer will be x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. So this is a second type where you get a single condition if condition is there. In while loop, the loop execute number of times. In if, only single times. Okay, this is the second type of questions. So now see children, the third type we have a Java expressions. So Java expression means you get the like things written in the mathematical form. You have to convert and you have to write in Java forms. A plus B square. Okay, that means A is A only. That means plus is plus, and B for that I have to write math dot pow. We have to use all mathematical functions. Math dot pow. B is the base and power is 2. Okay, then division sign is there. Then again we have math m should be capital, math dot pow. Okay, and bracket we have a as the base and 2 as the exponent. Okay, so this is the part childrens. So you can see you'll get the questions written in the mathematical forms. You have to write that in Java form, Java expression. You have to use all mathematical part. Okay, math function, math.pow, math.sqrt, math.random, math.seal, math.floor. Many are there. Go through that. This is very, very important. So you can see the next type. You get the infix and post, like prefix and postfix operator. Okay, the plus plus minus minus, like this type. See, what will be the result stored in x after evaluating the following expression? Int x is equal to 4. So value of x is given as 4, and there is some expression. So first of all, you have to like write in a proper way, because this is a shorthand notations. You can see in the left hand side you have x plus. Okay, so what you have to do is, first of all, you have to expand it. Your equation will be x is equal to x plus plus, then we have a single plus. Okay, then again plus plus x is there. Okay, and finally again single plus and x we have. Now see children, we know only that what is the way. There's a postfix and prefix. Okay, that prefix means first you have to add. In postfix, the value remains same and the carry will be forwarded. Okay, the plus one will be carried. So here we have a postfix. So value of x is 4, it will remain 4 only, but plus 1 is carry. Okay, plus 1 we have carry. Remember this one, plus 1 carry is there. Now we have single plus. Now plus plus x is 4, this is a pre, so becomes 5, and carry 1 was there, so becomes 5. So here the value of x will become 5. And now again single plus we have, and finally we have x. Now you have to see the previous value of x. See, actually the value of x is 4, the starting value, but previously we have increased. So the value of x will become now 5, and finally your answer will be 5 plus 5, 10 plus 4 is 14. Okay, so children, you have to check this one properly. This is very, very important. Okay, here we had a carry, and that carry has been executed here. And always we have to see the previous one. Okay, previous part, previous values. So that is the most important. So now let us see another type. Give the output of the following program segment. You have the value like double x 3.5, y 3.3, and there is a print command. You can see there are two, math.max, math.max again. So max means, greater out of 2, and we have floor and sill. The most important, floor means higher values. Floor means lower value, sill means higher value. Okay, floor means lower value, sill means higher value. So let us see this one, math.max, then math.floor x is given. So first of all, what we have to do is we have to initialize the bracket part. Okay, like see this one, this math.max x. We have to initialize first this one. So children, for this one, for this part, basically math.floor x is 3.5, the lower value is 3. Okay, and comma y value is 3.3 only, 3.3. And out of this you have to display the greater one. Out of this you have to display the greater one. Here also let us check math.seal x. X means 3.5, higher value means 4, and comma you have y, that is 3.3 only. So children, it's very simple. Hope you people have got what I'm explaining. So out of 3 and 3.3, the greater is 3.3. Okay, so the answer is 3.3. Just you have to write the answer. And here also, like out of 4 and 3.3, again math.max is given, so greater is 4. So the answer for the first print is 3.3, and second print we have is 4. Okay, so you have to be very careful, like you have to understand what is the use of math functions. There are many which we have already discussed. Okay, go through that video, it is there, and in fact you can check in your book also. So children, output finding, basically you'll get like this type of question in section A, and along with this you'll get some definition you'll get from chapter 1 to last chapter, whatever has been taught from there only. Okay, um, definitions are quite easy, you can write as per as given point, and the short questions like output finding and some expression part, that you'll get somewhat similar to this one. Now let us discuss the programming section. So see here, the first type of program, let me say, you like you'll get write a programs by using class student to accept marks in three subject, like me, that means class name is given as a student. Okay, and three subject marks you have to ask from the user, then you have to add and you have to display the average. Okay, so let us see how we can do this one. So class name is given as a student, so we'll write here student. Okay, then so let me open this one. So package is most important, children. Import java dot io dot asterisk, then import java dot lang dot asterisk, then the class name as student is given, so we have to do this, we have to write the same. Okay, then public, then static, then void, and finally we have to write main. And children, what we have to ask here is the you can see the question again. Okay, the write a program by using class student to accept marks in three subject, calculate the total and average. Okay, we have to just ask the marks of three subject. So we can ask the marks of three subject. So how you'll be asking, children, you can see here, like you can write here int, say m1 is the marks of first subject, then int m2 is the marks of second subject, int m3 is the marks of third subject. You can use a scanner class or you can use parameterized, okay, your wish. Then finally we'll be calculating the total, int t is equal to m1 plus m2 plus m3. Okay, this is the total. And average, you can see there is a divide sign, so double a I can take is equal to total divide by number of subjects. How many we have? Three. Okay, so we have to display this one. So system dot out dot print ln. Okay, this is very important because to display we have, and here inside double inverted comma we can mention that total is equal to, that is plus t. Okay, and same thing, let me copy, and this one control v, you have to write like average will mention here, that is a v e r a g, average. Okay, and we'll close this one. So this is the program. Okay, no need to elaborate, no need to make it too big, too lengthy. You have to write the program what question is asking. Okay, so we can compile this one, you can see this compiled, we can close this one, we can right click, void main, it will ask for three marks. So let me give the marks, say 60, say 70, say 99, or maybe say 90. Then if you click on the OK, you'll get the total and average. Okay, so this is the questions. So children, it is your wish. You can use a parameterized way or you can use a scanner class. Okay, your wish. Say suppose if you want to use a scanner class, what you have to do is you have to remove this one, and from here you have to write a scanner sc is equal to new scanner, then system dot in. Okay, then system dot out dot will ask, that is print, then here we'll write enter marks of, say, subject 1. Okay, and subject 1 will store in m1 is equal to sc dot next int. So like this we'll take for more 2 subject 2 and subject 3, okay, because 3 subject names we have, and we can mention here that is marks 2 and marks 3. Then we can compile it. Scanner class if you use, then children, you know, one package we have to write, that is import, that is java dot util. Okay, this is must. If you use a scanner class in your program, this is most important. If you don't write, it will not execute. Now right click void main, see it looks like this. Say marks we can give here, that's 50, 60, and say 70. So you'll get the total and average. So there are two ways of writing the program. It depends on you which way you want to prefer. Okay, if you want a scanner class, you can use scanner class. If you want a parameterize, you can use parameterize. Nothing will be mentioned in the question that you have to use what. It is up to you. Whatever you want, you can use. So children, this type of question you'll get. Another type of question you may get is like where you have to use if else. Okay, like you can see here, a fine charge from the student as per the tariff given below. There is a tariff, okay, like number of days late and rate is given. That means if, else if, and else we have. Okay, so and you have to display what? Student ID, number of days late, amount. But you can see, write a program to input the number of days late, but student ID is not given, but we have to ask. Okay, so let me do this program also. So nothing is given for class name, so I'll take as p1 program 1. Okay, and I'll write import java.io.asterisk, then import java dot, okay, lang dot asterisk, then class name, that is p1, then public static void main. What we have to ask? Student ID. So I'll take as int only, int, say ID for student ID. Then we can check the question again. Number of days late also we have to ask. So int number of days late. See, int D I have taken. What we have to calculate is int find. Okay, I'll take as 0 only in default initialization. I'll give the condition if. Now see, up to 5 days. That means if D is less equal to 5. So what is fine? 10 rupees. Direct 10 rupees. Okay, so fine is equal to direct 10 rupees. And second part again, we have else if bracket. Then we have next 10 days. Okay, that means D greater than 5 and D less equal to 5 plus 10 becomes 15. Okay, so here we have the fine how much? 8 per days. So fine is equal to 8 per days. That means 8 into number of days we can write directly. Okay, we can write directly also, doesn't matter here. So else if bracket D greater than 15, again next is given, next 10 days. So and D less equal to say 25 now. And here we have fine is equal to how many? 6 per days. That means 6 into number of days. Okay, then we'll close this one. And finally we have a else part where we can use 4 per day. That means F is equal to 4 per days. Okay, so we'll close the else part. Then we'll display finally system dot out dot, we'll give a print ln, and we'll mention the student ID. Okay, first, so student, as per as the question how it is given, we can write there, that is plus, that is the ID is storing this one. And we'll copy these things. And next we have is a number of days late. That is we'll write here, that's number of days that is late, we can mention here. Then again the third part, that is fine, we'll write fine here, or amount is given na. as per as the question. Okay, how it is given in the question, you have to write exactly the same thing. That is amount. That is a fine. We'll we'll close this one. We'll close one more. Okay, and ultimately, if you compile it, you'll get no syntax error. Okay, and we'll close this one also. And let me check. It's a P1. Say student ID I'm giving as 1, and number of days late I'm giving as a, say, 4 days only. That means 10 rupees. Okay, you can see 10, 4 days 10 rupees, you got the answers. Okay, so it's very simple. You have to use simple if else concept over here. Okay, so if else based question, you'll get one. Then see, the third type you'll get is a switch case program. Okay, switch case program you may get with series, even you can get with pattern also, pattern based, that's nested for loop. From there also you'll get the program on this one, switch case. So whenever you get a menu driven, you have to understand this is a switch case program. Okay, so switch case program, how we write? So let me write that one also. So P2 I'm taking. So I'll write the package import java.io dot, say, asterisk, import java.lang dot asterisk, import java dot util dot asterisk. I'm using all the three program, but three packages, but your wish you can use any one also. Util only you can use if you're using scanner class. Okay, so class, say, P2, then I'll take public static void, then main, and I'll use scanner class over here. So S should be capital, scanner SC is equal to new, then scanner, uh, then system dot in, then will display system dot out dot print. This is a compulsory part. Okay, that is enter your choice, enter your choice, enter your choice. Okay, then finally the choice will be, say, int, so I'll take a as sc dot next int. Okay, this part I've taken the choice, so I'll pass this one in the switch, that is switch a. Okay, and finally I'll be writing case 1. Now case 1, we have to see our question, that is what is our question asking on. Okay, so it's a 2 4 6, that means a series based question up to n, that means we need n. So again we'll write system dot out dot print, we'll write enter number. So enter, we'll write here enter number. So enter number. Okay, so that is a int n is equal to sc dot, we'll write next, we'll write int also. Okay, next int. So now int s is equal to 0, because some of series program it is. So for we have to begin with int I is equal to 2, and let us see the question again, 2 4 6. Okay, that plus 2 is there, that means I less equal to n, and I is equal to I plus 2. Okay, so finally what we'll do is s is equal to s plus, we'll add it, that is I, and we'll display this one, system dot out dot print, and print part will write here, that is double quotation mark, will write sum is equal to, that is plus s. Okay, the sum part we have displayed. Then we'll use a break. In switch case, break is must after every cases. Okay, then we have closed this one, and let me copy this one, because this also is series based question. Another one, now case 2, I'm coming in case 2. Okay, in case 2 also you can see it is 135, but multiplication is there, that means the sum we have to take as 1. Okay, because for multiplication we have to always take sum as 1, starting value is 1, and plus 2 is only there, and here in case of plus there is a multiplication part, sum will be same, everything is same. Then we'll write default and we'll write here system system dot out dot, we'll write print, that is we'll write one message that is wrong input. Okay, then we'll come out, we'll close the default switch function and class. For closing curly bracket must be there. Okay, then let's compile it. See, no syntax error we got. We'll close this one, and finally we'll right click here, void main. Okay, the choice say number one. If I do, it will ask me the number. Say if I give 10, you can see the sum 30. So children, basically your pattern of the questions, pattern of the programming section, that means for program you have to do, you'll get the menu driven, that is a switch case, you'll get the if else. Okay, and you'll get the simple type question also, where you need to calculate based on the formulas and all. And in section A, where 60 marks is there, you'll get the definitions, syllabus is full book, and along with that you'll get like this type of short question, where you have to analyze, you have to write a number of times loops run, what will be the output, write the java expression. Okay, so these things will be there. So this is overall your like you can say the sample revision for your annual examination. Okay children, prepare well, do well.